If a physician refuses to fulfill a patient's request for physician-assisted death for reasons of conscience, they still hold some responsibilities to their patient. As the primary provider of care, family doctors can assist their patient to find a willing physician. This can be done through a direct referral to a willing physician, providing their patient advice on how to access a separate referral service, or notifying a medical administrator at the institution who would arrange for another referral. A central information system for patients would support this process and help a great deal to avoid the feelings of abandonment and confusion. It would also improve the standardized nature of information available across Canada on this important issue. The objecting family physicians will provide continuity of care and transfer the patient's medical record promptly and effectively if requested. Above all, the CFPC opposes any action that would abandon a patient without any options or direction.
Dr. Lemire, I'd like to come back to page 4 of your presentation that we received on the 18th of January, the memoir, not your presentation. I believe everyone received the same copy. It was prepared by your group. On page 4 of the brief, there's freedom of conscience of the physician issue is addressed on the second paragraph of that subject. I don't have it with me, but go ahead. I'll read it in English if you don't mind. I received it in English.
Physicians must be cognizant of the scope of their responsibility in providing care to a patient. The CFPC opposes, in principle, any action that would abandon a patient without any options or directions. That is under the heading, what is the meaning of a physician right to freedom of conscience? Could you expand on that sentence that your association opposes in principle any action that would abandon a patient without any options or direction in view of a physician refusing to assist a person in dying?
In 30 seconds, please.
We believe that the medical profession has that physicians have a responsibility not to abandon. So if a physician finds himself or herself in a position of not being able to conclude the process, that physician can still do the exploration that is discussed in this document. If the wish of the patient is still to proceed, then the physician ought to either refer to another physician or to provide sources of referral that the patient can access in such a way that the patient is not left having to fend for themselves at this important time of their life. That there's a responsibility for the physician, even though the physician may not be performing the procedure, to attend to other medical needs, to transfer records, to connect with loved ones in a process that encompasses not only that the end of the life of that patient, but also goes beyond, because very often as family physicians, we have awareness of spouse, children, the family.
Thank you, Dr. Lemire.